Hi, purpose of this video is to give some introduction on the CSS and go over the CSS anatomy. So, what is the CSN, where it is used? So, CSS stands for the clustering style sheet. It works with the HTML and provide the formatting of HTML web pages and website. In nowadays, it is used to format the text and control the page layouts. Text can be size, type, color, and page layout. It can be static and floating. It provides the consistency, scalability, and manageability. So to look at to see the power of the CSS, let me open the website called CSS Zen Garden. So, so this is the CSS Zen Garden website. If you look at the 2 3 word here, lettering in dark. Now if I click on under the C, the same lettering in the dark, basically it has the same content, only the CSS is making change to whole changing whole look and feel of web page. There is another link here, make them proud. Same content, different whole different look, and look like we are on the different web page. Third one, orchard beauty, same content, lettering in dark, same content, but CSS is changing everything here. So that's the power of the CSS. I mean, and it's also very scalable, as you see in the more videos that's coming. w3school.com, very good website. Lot of learning material here. Let me go over there on that. So here is the website w3school.com, and if you learn here, learn CSS3. You can also taste out different feature, CSS introduction, and so there is a whole lot of material on the CSS. If you go back, you can also learn here the HTML. Give me 1 second. HTML, HTML5, JavaScript, and so on. So very good website, both of them. Okay, so let me go back here. The CSS editor, lot of editor you can use. Dreamweaver, Notepad, Notepad++, very good tool. WordPad, Text Wrangler, Coda for the Mac, or any text editor that can work with the CSS edit to edit the CSS or HTML pages. So this is the HTML, basic HTML document look like. The thing try to emphasize is the HTML is the document type. This is the head section and body section. These are the H2 headers. So these are the selector, HTML selector. This is the paragraph selector. So this is the basic HTML web page look like, and the end tag here HTML. So this is something HTML document, very basic one. CSS. So to change the properties of the paragraph, let's see, we see here this is a paragraph. So here this paragraph is like in the black is the color, but if you want to change it, is so the way CSS anatomy look like selector, that is P. Declaration, there is everything inside these curly braces, and the property and the values. So this is the property, and this is the value 1, value 2, value 3, and you can define the multiple properties. So here font size is the second property, and the 12 pixel is its size. Third property is the font style, and is the normal. Font weight is the bold. So you get the picture here. The first one is a selector, and then this is the property, and these are the values here separated by comma. When you define more than one property, it ends with the semicolon here. There are different type of selectors here. So simple selector is like plain HTML selectors. ID selector, it can be use only one, like when you define the CSS layout, like you use the body or wrapper. In this kind of ID selector, you only use only one per page, and the class selector is the you want to use again and again. Usually that start with the dot and then is the name. So that's how you define the selectors. Let me open the real example here. So let's say here is the index. This is the simple HTML web page. As I was mentioning earlier, this is the CSS. It called internal CSS because it is inside the web page itself. This is the okay. This one is this line is for the linking the external CSS. I will go over these different how to apply CSS in the next videos, but just to give some brief introduction, this line is for the applying the external CSS. This is the ending of the head section, start of the body section. The first is the header page, header 2. This is header 3, and this is the paragraph under inside the paragraph element, p element. And if I want to see this in the Google Chrome, you can preview in the Google Chrome here, and this is what it look like. So fruit, and this is color. This color is coming from the property inline CSS property. So if I go back to my code here, uh, this is the color that is that's how that color is coming on that h1 header, the name fruits, kind of sky blue color. That is what is coming from that CSS property. And you can change this color of this font, h3 header. This is h2 header, so you can change that color as well. This is the paragraph color. It is coming from the paragraph properties using the CSS. So uh, that's how it work on the CSS. There are a lot of features that you can use on the CSS that I will cover in the next videos. So for the introduction, this is so far end of the first video. And just before I close it, I was mentioning the external CSS. This is somehow it look like, and these are the so these are the different classes that I have defined here, and I'm using in the external CSS. So hopefully this give you some brief introduction on the CSS. Next videos I'm going to talk about the span and all other more information about the CSS. Hopefully you like the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.